Hello and welcome to SquishiVision, where I'm about to react to Guardians of the Galaxy the holiday special that I've just watched. And it's my immediate reaction, having not watched this once, and it's my immediate kind of expression of how it made me feel. And how it made me feel is, well, dear viewers, I am clinically depressed, but after the first 5 minutes of this film, I didn't want to walk in front of traffic. How's that for a review? Put that on the poster. Yeah, this was quite wholesome. I think apart from the clubbing scene, which I think was a tiny bit cringe, but it didn't last actually that long, so I didn't really mind it. I think I loved the entire thing. I was amused the entire time. My only regret was that it was 45 minutes long, and so it could have been much more. And it was, it's a shame that there wasn't, but obviously it's just a tiny kind of mini film. But you can definitely tell it's a James Gunn. My teeth around my stomach. You can definitely tell it's a James Gunn Guardians of the Galaxy written thing for the first time in like. Oh, when was the last one? 2015, I want to say. 2015 was Age of Ultron, so Guardians of the Galaxy 2016. So I want to say it was about 2018 was Guardians of the Galaxy 2. So it's been like a good 4 years since I James Gunn penned Guardians of the Galaxy thing. And this was definitely a James Gunn penned Guardians of the Galaxy thing. It primarily focuses on Mantis and Drax, with Peter Quill being kind of the next most prominent character, and then the rest of the guys are in it, but they take more kind of tertiary roles, but they're still, they're written very well. They play the roles you expect them to play. None of them feel like characters of themselves so much, or at least when maybe they do a wee bit, but it's like in a sense that it kind of makes sense for them too, like it's of the tone. And that's one of the great things about Guardians of the Galaxy. It can take this kind of tone of not taking itself seriously, because that's canonically what they are like, and it's really great. There's a little thing about how Drax and Mantis are basically two children who have all these powers. I'm just gonna get it out there. My favorite part of this episode, and I think the best Christmas gift for me as a very revolutionary pro-socialist person, was the part where the two superhero aliens beat up a bunch of cops. 2 thumbs up from me. That was a thing. But yeah, this was basically. So we get the plot, the relevant kind of big plot thing, which is Mantis is actually Peter Quill's sister, technically, or a half sister, but they don't make the difference, so I guess I don't know why. And so she feels responsibility to cheer Peter up on Christmas, who she believes, and it isn't entirely kind of inaccurate, has kind of lost meaning for him because of him being with Earth for so long. She gets told a story by Kraglin about how Yondu ruins Christmas. At the end, it's revealed that this isn't really the case. Yondu kind of appreciates what it kind of means for Peter and reciprocates. But I think regardless, it's kind of established that Peter doesn't really have that kind of a close, bond with Christmas. He might want to, but he's not anyone to celebrate with for like a bunch of years. So she decides to get him a present and from a Christmas party, and because we've established, and it's so great that we did this, that Kevin Bacon is a kind of idol for Peter. They're like, let's just go kidnap Kevin Bacon, because it's established that the Guardians have this social disconnect, which, and in a way, it's a bit cringe, but like, come on, they're aliens. They're not going to follow human social. The show, the franchise is hit and miss about what social conventions they follow and what social conventions they don't follow. And I think it's allowed to do that. It's funny, so who cares? So they go to Earth. There's this exciting segment, which I guess I didn't particularly enjoy for too long, but I mean, it's fine, where they don't understand what cosplayers are, so Mantis thinks someone who's dressed up as Captain America is Captain America. Drax beats up a person dressed as a robot, because robots killed his cousins, which is funny, but also, I mean, Drax punching someone who he thinks is a robot, and surely that guy would be dead, or have severe brain trauma. Just knowing Drax is like strength, but that gets glossed over. and they go clubbing, and it's just actually, to be fair, I thought it was a bit. If it went on for longer, I would have disliked that segment. But actually, it went on for just around time. It was cute seeing Mantis dance. Marvel really wants to get all the twerking scenes in this phase, and I mean, Drax was having fun. It's nice to see characters have fun after the trauma that they've gone through in the universe. And they eventually, and there's a bit. Okay, there's a bit where Mantis uses the powers to basically mug a Taurus shopkeeper. Like, she's like, oh, if you want to make a bakery, I have a map. And Mantis is like, I have no money, and she uses her mind powers to be like, give me the map for free, give me all the money as well. And I'm like, that's just an honest person working late at night. You need to rob her. But I mean, obviously Mantis doesn't understand that. Like, she didn't do it maliciously. It's just a bit kind of, you don't really want to think about the ramifications of her actions too much in this episode or special. What else? What? What's something in your face? So yes, I mean, she takes all of them, and then they basically go and kidnap Kevin Bacon. They have a kind of misunderstanding about how doorbells work, and again, a lot of their humor is like childish humor, like, you know, Matt just asking Drax to throw her over the wall, and before she can finish a sentence, Drax just does it before she's ready, and she basically belittles and insults him and like calls him like those childish insults. And I don't know, I guess it's a taste. I imagine to some people this could be very grating, but I think it works because they're all charming characters, and they're all, because they're clearly having so much fun playing these roles. We're having fun with them, and then what makes it great is Kevin Bacon acts like an actual, like, he's playing himself. He acts like a real human being. He acts like you expect someone to act if two aliens burst through your door. He just like completely like is horrified, scared, terrified of his wits, and runs for his life. He's literally scared, and it's like this really macabre, dark sense of humor that he's basically terrified, and there's like, aha, fun hijinks kind of thing. And it eventually gets to the point, you know, they beat the cops, they brainwash Kevin Bacon, and presumably nick a whole bunch of Christmas stuff, which and yeah, hold this thing Peter, and yeah, and actually the cinematography in this episode is great. Like, you know, the bits where it's clearly like they're shot on Earth, so they're shooting like very kind of like handheld, like documentary greatest I feel. The bits on the planet when they're doing like those swooping camera motions that kind of help with the whole sense of it feeling like a show that you're part of, like at the beginning. Oh, also the music, like the whole like in-universe band, completely missing. I love parody songs like that, especially ones that make out things like, you know, holiday seasons and things like that. So there's a band that completely doesn't understand what Christmas is all about, and so they basically just keep messing up different parts of the law, and Peter's just like, what the heck? And there's cameras like swooping through and out them as if it's like a live show, and that's just, I love that they did that. And then when Peter later on goes like they've also bought Nowhere, which is I guess the thing that, so they've based out the whole planet now, and I guess they run the place, like they're in charge of people. And then there's the bit later on where they like light up the whole place, and Peter's like staying around in wonder. It's very cute, and it's like very magical. And Chris Pratt is fantastic. I mean, so you like what Chris Pratt as a person, he is a fantastic actor, which I guess is why he keeps getting all these roles. And he's just sitting in wonder, and there's a moment when they bring out the box and the box shakes, and he tells someone's inside it, and his face just kind of drops like, what did you do? Like, he acts completely realistically, and then obviously that whole thing happens. But then you get the kind of a cute Christmas moment where Kraven's like, oh, we just wanted to like remind Peter about the magic of Christmas, and Kevin Bacon's like, well, I guess no harm, no foul. Something like that phrase. Does like a performance for them all, and they'll give you good presents, and it's really cute. I got a bit teary. It was very wholesome. So yeah, this is very wholesome. It's not, I guess the humor doesn't land as consistently and solidly as it does in the actual films, and I hope this isn't like, I guess I've been realistically and pessimistically, I'm hoping this isn't like a sign that the James Gunn's kind of lost his touch with the franchise now that no. Now that James Gunn is there's been like a whole gap in his other projects. I guess I'll have to wait and see when Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 comes out, but considering that's the final time we'll see these characters, or so James Gunn says, or at least final time that James Gunn will pen them characters. It was nice to kind of have this extra kind of special. Groot's fantastic. I need to know Groot. I wasn't sure when I saw the stills and I saw the trailer, but James Gunn in Groot, how he moves around, it looks very good. And I love the animated bits of Yondu that bookmark the episode, because it reminds me a whole lot of old, I don't know what it was like in America, but like old British holiday cartoons. So like it was very much like the same frame rate and style as Snowman, which is a Christmas kind of cartoon that a lot of British people my age grew up with, and so I love how it kind of reminds me of that. Yeah, no, it's quite good. Again, I wasn't like losing it as much as I was in the previous kind of Guardians of the Galaxy films, so I think we're like 100% spot on all the way. But for a whole special for what it is, it's pretty decent. I think its only flaw is the standard I'm holding it to, which is a higher standard than I shouldn't necessarily hold it to, because things are perfect all the time. It's something I always say. People complain when people are like, "Oh, Thor: Love and Thunder is terrible." I'm like, it's not terrible. It's probably just not as good as other Marvel films, which are on average better consistency than like a lot of other franchises. So they can have a dip here and there. People see dips as like massive valleys, when really there's small dips. Anyway, that's my thoughts on this. I think there's a Grogu special that has been released on Disney Plus, and I'm going to go watch that. I'm going to go pee first because I'm waiting to pee. So I'm going to do that. But thanks for watching, and let me know what you think. And I'm going to actually schedule a live stream on my gaming channel later on tonight. Maybe an hour or so. And I'm going to do some flight sim stuff because I want to get some practice in there. So yeah, see you guys later. Oh, thanks for watching. Also love that I'm actually reviewing a Christmas thing, because I can actually use the music from backing track, which is actually Christmas themed. So it's all themed. Yes, very good.